Hello YouTube. This is part 3 of my massive summer haul, and I'll try and get through it quick. There's quite a few. First one's another hot bird, which I know I already got this one in this lot, but I don't know if I have one of these open or if it's in mint condition. But if I don't have one open or it's not in mint condition, one of these will definitely be cracked. If not, the other one will be available for trade or something for somebody who needs it. Next is a muscle. Now, for a long time, I was trying to get all the Muscle Manias. And I think they started in 2011 or something. But 2018 was a huge bummer because 2018 was the first time they ever included fantasy castings in the Muscle Mania. So 2018 was the first time I didn't care to get the all 10 Muscle Manias, plus all the color variations. I mean, some of them, there's almost 25 because there were so many color variations. So this 67 Shelby GT500 looks awesome. I think it was another one that might have looked burgundy in the pictures, but it's that rust color. So I got quite a few that are that rust color, so I'll probably crack them all open. I do like the rust color. I do have quite a few. I like the GTR that was in it, so not quite sure why I got this. Fire truck. Pretty much a fantasy casting fire truck. Don't look like a real one. I don't know. I don't really care for this fire truck too much. I like the Matchbox version better. Looks more realistic. So, not sure what I'll do with that. That might have been a mistake too that he didn't correct or got wrong. Here's another one. It's that rust color again. It's not burgundy. So that's a kind of bummer. I picked a bunch of these up thinking they were going to be burgundy, and they ended up being the rust color. But even on my camera right now with this lighting, that kind of looks burgundy. So it's hard to tell them for a buck or two. I don't know. But they're castings I like. 66 Ford Fairlane GT. Looks pretty cool. Might get rear tail lights with. It's hard to tell through the plastic. I think you do. I'll have to take a closer look at that. No front detail, although they put Ford across the front of the hood. Next is a 69 Pontiac Firebird. Looks pretty good in this rust color. Another 69 Pontiac GTO. Looks really awesome in this chrome. I really like the paint jobs on these cool classics. Kind of like the classic Redline tires like that. They're not the classic original Redline tires, but you know what I mean. Ford Thunderbolt. Definitely gonna have to crack this one open. I'm going to try and get every variation of the Ford Thunderbolt. It's an awesome casting. I love how they put the bubble hood on it. Or the teardrop hood, I think they called that. So, awesome addition to the collection. Love the color. Flames. White letter tires. Look at that. I don't know if I ever saw them rims with a white letter tire. Cool. Cool. 64 Pontiac GTO from the Boulevard. It's really awesome in white. Don't have really any of the Boulevard cars. I think it would have did a lot better if they didn't put fantasy castings in it. I think that's the only reason the Boulevards failed, was because they put so many fantasy. Pontiac GTO 1965. I do have one of these carded already. I'll have to see if I have one loose. If not, one of them. And that's an error. I don't think it's supposed to have two different tires. It has like a lowrider looking tire on the front, and then a little tiny 5-spoke on the back. So I'm not even sure what kind of tires this was supposed. Wait a minute, I might have it right here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking through my GTOs. Thought I had it hanging up right here. Where'd it go? Huh. I could have sworn I had that GTO and it was hanging up right here. You know what? Sorry guys, I'm still looking. And look with me. Thought for sure I had it over here. Huh. Thought for sure. I know I got these two variations of it. So I guess it's supposed to have the 5-spoke. But I could have sworn I had the... Huh. Well, anyhow, I don't collect errors, so that won't be open now. Pretty neat, though, when you get an error like that and you're not expecting it. It wasn't advertised or sold as an error, so this guy's pretty good at what he does. So for him not to notice, that's pretty good. Team Drag Racing, Jaded. This Jaded casting, for fantasy casting, I've always been pretty fond of it. And I really like it in this flat army green. Looks pretty cool. .333. Not sure what that has any means anything. And then we have another Muscle Mania 66 Ford Fairlane GT. How I showed the big box of old Hot Wheels once, I got a big box full of Muscle Manias. Maybe we'll have to go through that sometime. It was always my favorite line to collect, Muscle Manias. Even when I didn't collect nothing else, I always tried to pick up the Muscle Manias. And then we got an Olds 442. And this one is burgundy. I do not think I have this open, so it will be cracked on a future video. No rear tail light. Fin looks plastic. Still, really nice looking 442. This one was burgundy, custom 53 Chevy. This looks a lot like the casting that came out this year with a plastic hood. Maybe I'll have to compare the two. Hammered coupe. I don't know. It was burgundy. Had gold tires and a gold base. So I got it. It was $1. I don't know. Fantasy casting, but kind of cool one. Hot Wheels Classic Ford GT40. I don't know if I have this one or not. I hope I do, so then I can open one up. Some reason I don't open up my Hot Wheels Ford GTs 40s. I don't know why. Some were hard to get, like the 100%s, and a few of the other ones, they were just hard for me to get. The cool classics. So, and this one, I told him this was a mistake. I told him that this wasn't the number I chose, but so I don't know if he messed up and threw it in there, or didn't do the swap, put the right one in that he was supposed to, or if he just kept it in there as an extra because it was $1. But Vampira, old vamp, I don't know, a bat, little bat looking car. It's not a bad car for like Halloween or something, so I don't know. And it's old. What year is it from? 1990. 1990. I would have been 11 years old. Look at what you could get in 1990. Get a jacket, a TV. Check that TV out. My sister had one of them TVs. I'm pretty sure back then it was either $150 or $200. And it was black and white, had a like really little tiny screen. And she just thought it was a shit in 1990. And a stopwatch. You're always cool if you had a big stopwatch. Join the Hot Wheels Speed Points Club. Leave comments if anybody was a member of this club in 1990. I would like to hear if anybody was. Get 10 points for this. Imagine the points that we would have nowadays. How quickly they would add up. Next, we got a custom 69 Chevy. Really, really plain. Can't get no plainer than that. It's red. That's it. It's red. Yep. Got a tan interior. I think. Yeah. Tan interior, so I like that. What year is this one? 2000. Yeah. 2000. I really like this one. 69 Dodge Charger. It's another Muscle Mania. They had a Revealers series back then. They all had opening hoods. So there was a bunch of castings that used to have opening hoods that they have done away with it. So this is a 69 Dodge Charger. Pretty awesome. Love it. Looks good in green with that black on the bottom. Opening hood. Classic 5-star Hot Wheels. Man, I wish I could pick up more of these for $1 or $2 because I would love to make Dukes of Hazzard with an opening hood. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome. Next, we got a Hot Bird in burgundy. Pretty sure I don't have this one. I've been wanting this for a long time. I think I seen Champion DJK open one of these like 2 years ago. 2009. So I'm happy to finally have one of them. Can't wait to crack that. I got a whole bunch of Hot Birds. I'm probably going to crack them all together all at once. So I'll make a video of cracking 9 but Hot Birds, hopefully. We'll see how many I end up with. 69 Chevelle. Looks pretty good. Burgundy. I think I already have this one open. Definitely going to be cracking this open. Dairy Delivery. I love the graphic on the top, like a tribal graphic. And it has a future treasure hunt symbol. The fireball. But 2008. This is from 2008. They must not have used that. Red Line Racing. But they didn't put red line tires on it. It says Red Line Racing. You think they'd throw the red line tires on it. I tell you what. Come on, Hot Wheels. And this is all crinkled up, so it ain't gonna bother me open up that one. This is really awesome. 1970 Chevelle SS. Flat black with red flames. Got the hood pins. That thing is sweet. Can't wait to open that one up. Another burgundy custom 41 Willys coupe. This thing looks sick. Do not think I have one of these open. So I'll probably have a video where I crack open a bunch of burgundy cars all at once. Baja Breaker, blue with flames. I love these Baja Breakers. Just love them. They're awesome. Awesome truck. It's a happy birthday card. Card's pretty cool. Got flames on it. Thought it was burgundy, but it's more that rust color. Maybe I'll have a video where I open up 10 of them if I got them. This one, I know I didn't bid on this one. I have a bunch of them, so I don't know how I ended up with that one. Burgundy IROC. Looks pretty awesome in this red. I always love this IROC casting. Wasn't a big fan of these cars back in the day. They were kind of gutless. Maybe you put a 350 crate motor in there, 4-barrel Holly or something. It might be pretty cool, but they were kind of ballless. A lot had V6s, and no offense to anybody who had one. I mean, heck, back in the day, I wish I could have had one of these. I actually rather I had one of these than the ones from the late 90s, early 2000s. So, rather I had one of these styles any day. I said pretty cool. Burgundy Volkswagen Brasilia flames. Pretty sweet looking. Next, we got a 70 Mustang Mach 1. Not a big fan of the 70 Mustang Mach 1 casting. Not this one, but two variations of it. Orange and green. They look pretty awesome. I like the red line tires on the top one, and the black rims on the bottom are like my favorite plastic Hot Wheels tire. Love how you can see through them. Pretty awesome. Now we're at 20 minutes, so I'm going to shut this video off, and we're actually going to have a fourth part to this, so it's a pretty big haul. So the last one we're going to look at is a Mustang Cobra. Looks pretty good in this pink. Almost looks like that rear part could open. It doesn't, though. Nice lace rims. Well, thanks for joining me. Make sure to like and subscribe. And please stay tuned for future videos. Thank you.